What are you playing?
Just playing some motorbike racers.
So, how does it feel now that you are done with high school?
It feels great actually. It's almost hard to believe it was already that time. I remember when we first moved here a few years ago during my freshman year. At the time, I didn't know anyone. But over time, I've been making some new friends along the way. And despite some adversities that went on throughout the years, I've managed to pull through. Though not gonna lie, I will miss my friends. I already know some of them that graduated in spring 2023 and have moved on since. Though we occasionally are in touch. Now that me and the rest of my friends are now done with high school, who knows what is to come for the future. Maybe we'll meet up from time to time.
When I was your age, I was still able to keep in touch with some of my friends back in high school. Though years passed and we have our lives to tend to, there are only a couple of them that I am really close to this day.
I wouldn't worry, Tyler. There is still an opportunity to continue to hang out with them.
You know what? You're right. Even if things will change over time, I can still make the most of it while I still can. I still have their contacts, and I chat with some of them through the game.
That's great. Now be sure to pack your bags, because you have a very special day tomorrow.
What's happening tomorrow?
You'll find out.
Okay.
You can still resume your game, but try to get your stuff together before you go to bed. You have to get up in the morning.
We're not packing for college already, are we? We still have time before we need to do that.
Like your mother said, you will find out when tomorrow hits.
Okay, that was strange.
Hey Tyler, it's time to wake up.
Mom, what time is it?
It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Your friends will be here in 30 minutes, so you need to get yourself ready for when they arrive.
My friends? They are arriving soon. I don't recall scheduling a meetup this early in the day.
Apparently they are really eager to see you, so you might want to get dressed and prepare for their arrival.
Well, okay then.
Tyler, your friends are here.
Coming. Hey guys, what's going on?
Hi Tyler. We are going to go on this amazing trip.
A trip? To where?
It's going to be a surprise.
Not that I'm complaining or anything, but doesn't anyone find it a bit strange we're going on this random trip that wasn't really planned, but suddenly it's just happening out of the blue?
Now you mention, my folks were very eager for me to drive over to the location for what I can assume is some vacation.
So we're going in this blind?
Nope, there is a GPS to tell us where we are gonna go.
So can someone tell me where we are going? I mean, Richard, aren't you just the slightest curious and kinda suspicious about this event?
Normally I would be, but this trip is going to be amazing.
You all know something that I don't. What's the occasion?
We recently graduated, didn't we?
Oh, so this trip is some sort of graduation present. Well, why didn't you say so?
They didn't want to give too much away.
Is there a way if I can load my luggage?
Just pop it in the trunk. It should be opened.
Thanks.
All right, does everyone get what they need?
I'm
Affirmative.
here.
All right. Let's take this show on the road.
You kids have fun, and be safe.
Will do, Mr. and Mrs. Rogers.
See you soon, Mom and Dad.
See you later, son. Such good kids.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do with your shares?
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do with my shares.
Okay. Now I get what this whole trip is about. This trip is an opportunity for us to spend time together while we still can. I don't know if I have expressed this to you all this enough, but I am truly grateful to have amazing friends like you all. You guys really got me through high school. Through trials and tribulations, you all stood there by my side. And I truly thank you all for making my high school years worthwhile. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Aw, Tyler. That is so sweet.
Yeah, man.
Hey Carly, are you okay?
Oh my gosh. It's starting to get to me. Feeling sentimental right now.
Aw, Carly.
We shall make this trip the best one yet. Who knows when we'll meet again.
I'm sure we can find some time when we're available over breaks that we can meet up. We were able to do the same when some of our friends graduated last year.
But still, we gotta spend some quality time, and make every moment count. Say Louis, how far are we to the place?
We should be arriving in less than 30 minutes.
Why are we near a deck near the lake?
That's what I'm saying. My parents were so eager of me going on this trip for something astonishing, and I have yet to see something.
Say, my parents were also acting a bit strange yesterday about this trip. You don't think that?
Did somebody say trip? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Captain Tom and I will be your ship captain for your very own cruise.
Wait. Did you say our very own cruise?
Was I capping? Ha ha ha.
Oh my gosh.
Get a load of this.
So this is what my parents were talking about. This is officially the best trip ever.
Now hold on, not to be a party pooper or anything, but how? Isn't something like this crazy expensive, and shouldn't this have taken months, maybe even a year in advance to plan it?
Wow there young man, you must be filled with so many questions. Let's just say I handled things out.
So that's why my parents have been acting strange since yesterday morning.
Last one there is a rotten egg.
Oh, I can't resist a competition. Not a chance, Louisa.
Tyler, let's go.
But what about our luggage?
Oh, you won't need those where we're going.
Hey Tyler, what's going on?
Nothing much.
Is everything okay? You've seemed to be pretty bummed ever since we got on board.
I just can't knock the feeling that something is not right about this place. I mean, yes, I do want to hang out with you all since I do care about you all so much. It's just that things have been quite strange lately, especially with that ship captain. I mean, that guy literally said we don't need our stuff for where we are about to go.
Now that you mention it, that does sound a little suspicious.
Also, for a cruise ship, how come we are the only ones on here? You'd think there would be other people, probably like other graduates here.
That is a bit strange, even for a ship that isn't that large.
Maybe I'm just overreacting. Those years of crazy things that we faced in the past are really starting to have an effect on me.
I know it's tough adjusting to life after high school. Well, at least from our crazy experiences. But now those years are finally over, and it's time to start a new chapter in our lives. Even if we may not get to hang out as much in the future, at least we can enjoy ourselves together while we still can.
You know what? You're right. Sometimes we gotta kick back and relax for a little to enjoy the moments. It's time to make the most of this trip and have a good time. Besides some sketchy things I may have seen, how can it get any sketchier?
Ooh, a storm's brewing over there. Now this will be my ticket to getting to our destination faster. That, or we'll be wiped out. This will be a risk worth taking for sure.
Huh?
Yo, what is going on here?
This is the sudden change of weather.
This is refreshing.
Say Tyler, you notice the weather is looking a bit off right now?
Huh. Oh yeah, it does. Could have sworn it was sunny moments ago.
Say what is that?
What the hell?
What is that?
I believe that is a water spout.
Why are we approaching it?
I don't know, to be honest.
We got to confront the captain about this.
Oh no, you guys don't. We are about to ride this storm out together.
Why is he ignoring us?
Did somebody bring something tough enough to burst down this door?
I hate to break it to you, Louis, but we left our stuff back in the car.
Damn it.
That's the last time I get overly excited for a trip that is too good to be true.
I knew it. I knew something was off about this trip. It was all a setup just so we can get ourselves round up in a storm.
I do agree that it is very off that we are suddenly entering a stormy area despite being clear skies earlier. Maybe the ship went off course and went down the area that is stormy.
But what exactly?
I don't know. I am no expert on operating a cruise ship.
Even out of high school we can never get a break. Worst trick ever.
This probably will be our last.
Am I in paradise? Yo, is everyone alright?
I've been better.
Still alive.
I'm awake.
I'm just confused.
Where are we? This doesn't look like any of our local beaches.
More importantly, where is the captain?
Either he washed away somewhere else or he ditched us. Honestly, I knew something was shady about that guy.
I don't mean to freak everybody out, but I think we are on a deserted island.
What? An island?
This is not how I pictured spending my summer vacation.
Stuck here with no food and no shelter. And worst of all, we are possibly stranded with potentially dangerous animals that lurk in that jungle.
Look guys, we need to remain calm.
Remain calm. How are we supposed to remain calm if we are stranded on a deserted island without the necessary survival skills to thrive?
As I was saying, we need to be rational about this. It's probably going to be a while before anyone will come to rescue us, so we need to keep it together if we are going to get through this.
That's easy for you to say. You've been attending those survival camps for years.
Which is a good thing in this case. I can show you all what I've learned from camp and apply it to our situation.
We could give it a try.
I don't see why not.
Better than no solution at all.
Fine.
Great. Now that everyone's on board, let's get down to business. First, somebody needs to gather some wood for our campfire.
But it's like the middle of the day, I think.
Better to do this sooner rather than later. It would be pretty difficult doing it when it gets dark.
On second thought, that sounds like a good plan. There's no telling what creatures will lurk out in the night.
Next, we are going to need to gather up some food. Perhaps there is some food in the jungle that would be of use to us.
We don't have to go hunting, do we?
Not necessarily. There should be some fruit that is safe enough to eat.
And besides, we do not possess any gear to go hunting.
And lastly, we need some shelter.
Well, I don't see any hotel resort since we are on a deserted island, so I don't see how that would be possible.
No, we could find some materials to build us some shelter.
or we can find an empty cave if you'd prefer to save some time.
No way. I am not staying in a cave. I would rather lay here in the middle of the beach than sleep in a cold dark cave. Not to mention there could be bears or some creatures that occupy them.
Hence why I say empty caves.
Even still, some random animal could show up to take over the cave as their new home. Worst case if they do it while we sleep.
I think you're being a bit overdramatic.
Like you ever had to spend a night in a cave.
Well, if it makes you feel better, we could build some doors to keep any critters out.
We are not sleeping in a cave.
Guys, we are burning daylight. We can have this debate later once we get most of the things we need for our survival.
Fine.
Can you believe she is so insistent that we stay in a cave? I mean, how do we know if the place is structurally stable for us to stay in?
For the record, it was just a suggestion. It wasn't the only option.
It sure would have been the last thing I chose.
You want to know what's the last thing that comes to my mind? Going on this surprise trip only to end up in the middle of this deserted island with little means of escaping.
Do you guys smell that?
We are in the middle of a jungle. You could be smelling the plants around, or possibly whatever critters lurk around.
No, it smells like something burning.
Wait. Don't tell me there's an active volcano.
We would have noticed other signs if a volcano was near and it was going to erupt.
No, it's coming from over there.
This better be worth leaving our stuck behind again this time.
Looks like we are not the only ones stranded here.
This can't be a coincidence that we became castaways on the same very island that people have been stuck here.
Maybe they could help us out. Hello? Is anyone there? I guess they're not home at the moment.
What was that?
Somebody took our stuff.
Ugh. This is why nothing good comes to leaving our stuck behind. Someone's bound to steal it. Can this trick get any worse?
Whoa. What was that?
Are we being stalked?
All right. Time to get to the bottom of this tomfoolery once and for all.
Okay, what have you guys managed to scavenge up? I got nothing.
We found a tree trunk and a log just randomly lying around.
I've managed to find a coconut, some berries, and bananas.
It was a combination of some leaves and some wood.
So, these items just so happened to be randomly lying around on the ground.
It's true. They were aligned right on the side of the trail.
You know what that means?
We have been provided some free stuff.
No, it means that someone else is on the island.
Isn't that crazy guy already here? Considering he's the one responsible for this whole operation.
That guy stays in a nice fancy resort while we are roughing it out here in these raggedy cabins with mediocre food.
Could be worse. We could have no cabins. It would be no different if he didn't provide us food since it isn't all that great.
So if it wasn't Tom, then who else is on the island?
Probably some more teens he has captured. I mean, remember he was talking about competing in some game show.
Yo, what the hell was that?
Truda and our troops. What are they doing here?
Tyler and friends. Okay, what?
Tyler. Hey buddy.
Hi Gabby. What is going on here?